Hello and welcome to Trade Show ROI, and this is where we're going to show you how we set ourselves apart in the process of asserting your online expert status. Yes, it's all about social proof, and with that online expert status, we're going to take leads and convert them into sales. And yes, it's not rocket science, but of course it is internet science. So, let's get going. My name, Jeff Grundy, and I would like to toast to your success and what's possible when you become the industry expert. Yes, communication has changed. It used to be that if you wanted to sell to a prospect, you found out everything there was to know about the prospect, their hobbies, their families, their company, and you got them to like you, to know you, to trust you, and then the sale happened. Well, now it has switched. Now your prospect is researching your company, and the question is, what are they finding out about your company on the internet? I mean, do you have Facebook and Twitter accounts? Pretty much everyone does, but are they up to date? Are they constantly posted on? Are they intriguing? Are they compelling? Are they interactive? Or do they just sit there? Or is it possible they haven't even been posted on in months? How does that look to your prospects? How about a LinkedIn profile? Once again, pretty much everyone has one, but how is it filled out? Is it filled out properly or poorly? Is it compelling? Is it going to get someone to want to click on to do business with your company, or is it just someone that filled in the blanks? How is your YouTube channel doing these days? How many videos do you have? How-to videos explaining how to use your product, the benefits of your product. Do you have a book? Yes, a book. These days it is absolutely necessary to have a book to show you're the expert, and it can be done in a matter of weeks on Kindle or CreateSpace, where you can do a soft copy that's sold through Amazon, and you don't have to buy 5,000 copies anymore. But yes, you have to be the expert. How about articles? How many articles are you putting out a month? 3, 4, 5, 0? Are you on the industry-specific social sites? Most industries have their own social sites. Are you part of it? Are you well known on it? Are you interactive with it? How's your blog doing? Posts, lots of education. Speaking of education, how about educational webinars? How many webinars are you putting on a month? Your prospects need to know you're in charge. Right? So what we do is simple, very simple. All we do is position your company as the trusted expert in the industry. We make you everywhere on the internet your prospect looks, and not only are you there, but you're there teaching, showing that you're the top. Right? And so what does being an expert mean? It means you create know, like, and trust, right? Know, like, and trust. And what does know, like, and trust mean? Know, like, and trust means more sales. Of course it does, more sales. So how are we going to make you the expert? Well, we're going to create a massive online presence for you. And we do this, as I talked about before, by creating a Kindle book for you and a softcover book on CreateSpace. We're going to create a series of YouTube videos for your company. Now, by video, I don't mean like a full action video that costs, tens of thousands of dollars. Well, a video just like you're looking at right now, that can be instructional, that can have pictures, and that can have words and voice. Same thing, and it's very instructional. We're going to put you on at least 10 social sites. Of course, the main ones, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the LinkedIns, the up-and-coming ones, the Pinecrest, and any ones that are associated with your industry. Article marketing, we're going to put out articles for you, at least 4 a month, so you're everywhere that they're looking. Educational webinars, very, very potent to do a webinar these days. It gets people interactive. They sit, they really get to know you, they get to like you, and once again it makes you look like the expert. Quizzes, games, prizes, it all has to be interactive. Everywhere they look, they have to be part of it. We're going to integrate an online properties. We're going to integrate online properties, right? Branding, everyone knows what branding is. But right now, if you look at your Twitter site, if you look at your Facebook site, do they have the same kind of background images on them? Are they cohesive? On LinkedIn, do you have the same image of a person on each one? Do you have the same person's name on each one? We're going to put it all together so it all works. Okay, and here we go, the book image we talked about. Once you have your Kindle book, you're going to take the cover of that book and put it everywhere you are on the internet. That's what you're going to be known for, is you're the expert that has a book in your industry. We're going to make sure all your profiles and all your web properties are filled out properly and that they have compelling copy on them so that people are going to want to click on it and learn more. They're going to want to give you a call. We're going to make company images for you for background of Facebook and your background of Twitter and all your other social sites. And as we mentioned before, we're going to come up with a pen name so the same person, the same name is putting out all this information. You could use your company name if you want, whatever it is, but the key is it's consistent from beginning to end. We're going to make continuous ongoing interaction, meaning all these websites that you have, they're going to get posted on at least once a week. You can have the same post on several different sites, but you have to have new educational information. We're going to make things interactive that they're going to get on your site, such as Facebook, and be able to get involved in, let's say, a giveaway. Maybe you'll give dinner away once a month for $100. Something to get people to go back. We're going to do the text messaging so they can respond back. You can ask them questions and they can just fill out forms and text it back to you. The technology these days is just awesome, but unless you use it and use it properly, it's just worthless. Right? We're going to do the continual updates, the giveaways, the contests, the bribes. I like to call them bribes, where you're giving away those dinners or movie tickets or circus stuff even. Get their kids involved. And what about your local trade magazine for your industry? Do you have a column in it? Are you publishing to it every month? If not, why not? You really need to be. Okay, and then we're going to end it up and we're going to monitor and implement the latest strategies. Because, as we said before, the technology is moving so quickly, unless you're constantly watching it, you just don't know what can happen. I hate to keep using Facebook as an example, but there's something called a reveal page. So when someone goes to your Facebook for the first time, they come to this so-called reveal page where you offer them some kind of gift. The days of offering them a 10-page pamphlet, instructional pamphlet, are long gone. They need something, something cool, like a dinner or whatever. But if they accept that, in return, they just click a button and automatically Facebook sends you all their information, their email address and their physical address, anything that they've entered. It gets to you. Facebook does it, believe it or not. Once again, just staying up on the latest technologies. Okay, lead acquisition. Now this is where the magic begins. So now we're not at a trade show just collecting leads and then going trying to sell in. Now you have this incredible expert presence on the internet. So when we start to market to the leads, everywhere they look, you're the one, and that's where the magic begins. So lead acquisition is easy today. It's just super easy. Between badge readers, kiosks, computers, fish bowls, and of course the new kid on the block, SMS or text messaging, the same thing. The only problem with that, and you're going to see that probably every booth you go to within the next year is going to have SMS. It's just so easy. They walk by your booth, they text a keyword to a number you give them, and now you've acquired their information. But the problem with that is, one, there's no way to qualify them because anyone walking by is going to do that. And two, of course, you have to offer them something in order to do that. Well, that's great. We need to offer them something. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is, since every booth there is doing that, offering them something, they're going to give their information to every booth in the place. So over the next week or two, they're going to get hundreds of text messages from every booth in the show. So you have to differentiate yourself, and you have to be able to qualify them now. And to solve that problem, that is taken care of in our 26-week process, where the first few weeks we're going to do interactive things with them and see if they're really willing to hang on and they're really interested in what you have. But we're going to do 26-week process, and I believe the industry average is you come back with all these leads, your salespeople are burned out from the show, they're overwhelmed, and only maybe 20% of the leads get followed up on. Well, we're now going to follow up on 100% of your leads. 100% of your leads are going to get put into this process. Now, slowly we're going to weed some out as we go. And as they get better and better leads, we're going to give them better and better contact. But twice a week, we're going to contact them. They're going to know you're the expert. You're going to be top of mind, and you're going to get blown away by the results. And how are we going to do this? SMS text messaging. We talked about email marketing, snail mail, lumpy mail, voice messaging, social media, flash drives, postcards, webinars. We're going to hit them from every different direction, so they're not going to get bored. They're actually going to be excited to see what the next thing's going to come from you. Because the key, let's just say email marketing, if you did that over and over and over, finally they're going to get tired of seeing your name. They're not going to open up your email anymore. But when you hit them from a different angle, twice a week, every week, they're going to be involved with you. You're going to become part of their life. And once you're part of their life, wow, it's almost a done deal, huh? Okay, so we're done. Qualifications for our clients, what we're looking for, the type of people we're looking to work with. And if you hire us, we're going to go through the same thing with you and sit down and say you need to work with a certain type of people that are going to be good for your company, that are enjoyable to work with, and that like to be with you. What we are, we're a quality company. We over-deliver on everything. We're highly personalized, service-oriented company. We don't like to go the extra mile. We like to go the extra 1,000 miles. And because of that, indeed, we're not inexpensive. But I guess it's all relative. You know, if you're used to paying $1,000 or $2,000 to get someone to put up a bunch of sites for you and then they don't touch it again, we're super expensive. If you're paying somebody $100,000 a year to be your social manager with no results, then we're going to be economical. We believe in repeated long-term exposure. And although you may see immediate results from being the industry expert, we're not a quick fix. This is a long-term thing where you just need to keep marketing to the people, marketing to your prospects and marketing to them, and building your status as the expert. And yes, of course, we are the best at what we do, and we prove it with results. Okay, are you ready to take your company to an expert status? It's about time. It is time to start turning your leads into sales, is it not? So the next step, go ahead, you can see the form right below, sign up for a 1-hour webinar. And this webinar is going to detail the exact steps we take to creating your company's expert status. Now, if you don't want to use us, just by following through the webinar, you'll know what to do. You can do it yourself, right? So just go ahead, pick a time slot that's best for you, enter your information, and go ahead and click submit, and I will see you on the webinar. Or if you want to just give me a call or someone else at the company, it's 866-337-6188. We'd love to talk to you. And of course, if you'd like to see the follow-up system in action yourself, go ahead and text expert to 71441. That's expert to 71441. And if you're not sure how to do that, ask your kids and they'll show you how to text it, and you'll experience the follow-up system for yourself. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this, and I look forward to taking the next step with you.